your girl Daisha. And the last time that I gave you a little update, I was on the balcony on a lovely day. All right, had to take a little break right there when she dropped the age as her aunt through marriage. That's also what I want to let the audience know. This is why I have a connection with her. It's been years. I was married to her uncle, and that's how I met this lovely young lady that I've been an aunt, even though we haven't been together for maybe like since my years is off. But I guess it's been 8 years. But family. She's always stuck to me. She's always been my niece. That'll never change. So when you do have someone that is family, that is a daughter, that is whatever in your life, your woman that takes on entertainment in this aspect, you get a little like, oh my God, you clutch your pearls. Like, why? Right. But I had to take a look into the life and understand that this is actually a very mature decision, because this is not, like I said, no easy cakewalk. So we're going to talk about that. Dancer, you're using as a platform for your other businesses. I could say that, right? Okay. So, I mean, tell us how you got involved in that. We'll go to modeling. Modeling is another grind. But how did you choose to say, I'm going to be a dancer?
Because I really wanted, actually, I always wanted to be a lawyer. You know that.
Yes, I do.
But, stuff happens. You have a baby young, and you're just trying to pick up the pieces, like, where do I want to be in life? So then I had to take a look in my mirror, like, damn, I look good to have 2 kids. So why not flaunt my body and show the world what I got? Because right now, sex appeal is winning and sex sells. So, hey, I'm young, I have kids, and I could just show women, listen, don't ever have kids and think that, okay, my life is over. No, you get up and you show what you're working with. Like, and here I am, just went into dancing because I like the thrill. I like to entertain. And I like to flirt and then go home with a pocket full of money and like, okay, my night is over. And that's that.
Oh, better you than me. That's one of the highs about it. The grind. You like to flirt. You like to go home with a pocket full of money. So a day in the life of when you're about to go to the club, let's say tonight you're about to do your thing, how do you prepare for that? Like, what type of individual, and as far as mentality, you have to be to get that pocket full of money? Tell the audience that has no idea, basically.
Well, for me, I can't speak for others because not a lot of people drink or do whatever. I have to take a shot first at home. Like, okay, here we are. Time to go face the world with strangers and pray that they come to the club with a check. Mm-hmm. And just get in there, put your makeup on, and just think you're the baddest bitch in there. And work it. Like, go around the bar a couple of times, get on stage, pop, lock, and drop it. And hopefully you just make back what you put in.
Mm. How often does that happen for you, for what you put in? Because we're talking about, for people that don't know, we're talking about shoes, hair, lashes, nice smells, everything, outfits. Right. So do you normally re-up? How does that work for you, the highs and lows?
Yeah, like I give it about every 2 days is the max. A dancer should get a new outfit, get a new pair of shoes. Eyelashes always on point. That's every day you're dancing. And hair, always a big plus. Just everything has to be on point. So all that money you spent on getting ready to dance, and then not to mention you have to pay to dance, which people don't know. They think we just go in there and be like, hey, we're getting on a pole for free. No, we're paying more than the people paying to come watch us dance.
House mother.
Yeah.
House mom. They call it? House mom?
Yeah, but we're not really paying a house mom, and sometimes when you do leave after the club, we have to pay her just for helping us get ready by putting tape on our boobs. Like, so it's like you're constantly putting out. So when you're on the floor, you have to make back that money you done spent to get ready, pay to dance, and hopefully you come back with what you done spent plus more to be like, okay, I'm not just leaving what I already had in my pocket when I got here. So it's just a lot. It's a really big issue.
It's a big issue, but you love it and you're involved in it because of the thrill, and the money outweighs the bad.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when I say it's a big issue when you have to spend so much, because a lot of people want to make the money, but you don't want to spend to get it. You have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
So when you do that, it's like, okay, once you go home with a pocket full of money, more than what you done spent, you're happy. Like, you're home, you're happy. Next thing you know, you out shopping that morning. You don't even need no sleep. So, yeah, it's fun. I go just to put a smile on people's faces, have fun. Of course, get the money, and that's it.
You travel. You go to a lot of different places. So, I've noticed, like, Miami. You've been down there. Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I am in Georgia.
Of course, New York. What's the most poppin' place so far?
The most poppin' place would be, I have like my one favorite club in New York, and
And that's,
you wanna know?
yes, I want to know. We got the tea there. This is not even
my favorite club. Actually, dance at Starlet's.
Yeah,
I have fun in Starlet's. Starlet's is kind of like, it's always a hit and miss when you go to the clubs, but with Starlet's is like, you can relax. You can make your money. 9 out of 10, I don't think I went home less than what I expected. So, you know, it's good. It's more relaxing. There's not a lot of stress where you have to get ready as far as the other big clubs. So,
If you are a strip club goer, let me know in the comments. What's the name of the club that you prefer going to?
okay. But my favorite place to dance would be North Carolina.
really.
And that's like our place that most strippers will actually mention. Because not everybody knows where the spot's at in North Carolina. So I could get to walk in there and own it. And that's my thing. I like a club where I could own it, make money, and I never have to worry.
I like that. So North Carolina, poppin'. Now there's different codes to each club. So when you're down south in North Carolina, is it like butt nakedness? Like, because New York, you have to keep a 2-piece on at all times, correct?
A 2-piece, but also we have pasties. So pasty count as clothing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. We won't have pasties on later on in our interview. I just want to let you know, so stay tuned for that. Pasties in New York, but in North Carolina, is it butt booty naked?
No.
Okay.
In North Carolina is closed.
Still closed.
Strictly outfit with a pasty as well. Because it's by law, else it would be called prostitution. You know?
So there's no clubs that you could just be like naked?
Yeah, of course you.
Oh, okay.
You have topless clubs where you can just go in there, no bra on, no pasties, and good. And those would be the underground, unless a club have a license for that. So every club has rules, so it depends on the rules.
Gotcha. Pause. I just want to overlook. So I'll be getting into the conversation and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot that question. All right, cool.
I don't know volume.
Yes. Can you hear volume? He would have made a notion. You're giving the life. I love it. I should have had a time. How much time have we done so far? I want to see before we go into topless.
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. New girl, you already saying you own it. Songs. Okay. We're ready.
Action.
So, you know how to own a club, which means you know how to get your money. Now, money versus, like I said, audience. I've known her for a long time. The biggest thing for me is when I found out and had to dissect it is, oh my God, what is everybody thinking? Yes, you're making your money, you're beautiful, and I have to say this. You are smart. That's the one thing that made me go, well, Diamond's smart. She's gonna handle this the right way. If it was anybody else, not shade, but if it was anyone else, it would be rough. You did want to be a lawyer and you knew how to shut people down. I saw it with siblings and whatnot. So you're a smart girl. But How was it announcing, or when the family found out that I know that you was doing this?
Well, truthfully, when I started stripping, I started at 17. But I did it on the low. So you didn't even know.
I don't know.
But I did it on the low, but I never posted anything. I never took pictures. I made sure I was always out the limelight. I just, did my little ins and outs. And it's kind of like, I didn't announce it. I just was like, threw the picture up there, like, bam, this is who I am. I look good, and I dare you to judge me. Because you can't even say I don't look bad, So everybody started, oh my God, you look nice. But of course, it's a shade, you look nice. But what you doing? So I just said the hell with it. It's like, whoever don't like it, you can delete yourself, you can block it, and that was that. Like, social media was my breakthrough. That was, this is DiamondDaBody. Like, this is who I am. Either you love it or you hate it.
Okay.
But the worst part, I say, kind of hurt me was I was supposed to attend a wedding, which was like my best friend, which my kids, a very close friend. Let me not, put it out there, but she had a wedding coming up, and I was dying for it. And she hit me just the day before and was like, hey, why, I don't really like that, but, I don't want to judge you. The only person you got to answer to is God. And it's like, in my head, I'm like, well, yeah, but I appreciate your advice, like how you feel. Talk to me about it, and we could discuss it, but I'm still going to do me, because nobody can tell me how to do Diamond. And I was like, well, if it's a problem, being I knew her whole family, do you want me to still attend your wedding? Because you might think I might show up slutty because strippers are known being half naked. And it's like, I didn't get a response. And I kind of took that personal. I kind of took it as we just text the whole half an hour back and forth nonstop without a minute in between. And when I asked that question, you didn't answer me at all. And then I put question marks constantly, you didn't. And then now I took it as, maybe she was embarrassed. So I just didn't go to her wedding. So it kind of hurt me, because it's like, you hit me up to honestly say, hey, I don't think you should come, because my family see you all over the internet. So it is what it is.
Some wins and some losses, and sometimes losses is the people that you expect to
be there,
to ride for you in whatever decision that you make in this life. Because what your decision is now is not your destination later.
Exactly.
That's what I had to come to terms with. It was no judgment, but it was just like, I'm going to be honest. I felt like, what can I have done as an auntie for you to maybe not went that route? But then I'm like, no matter what, I could have been holding your hand. You could have been like, this is what I want to do.
Right.
So that's what I had to say. And you are very strong-willed. I hope headstrong is the right terminology, but you were going to do what you want to do. And I know that you are super smart and have a good backbone. So,
Do you think a family member have any kind of say-so in stopping someone in becoming a stripper?
for once, I was like, you know what? This is a decision. And I, like, when she dropped it that she was 25, I thought she was younger. She's grown enough to make her own damn decisions. What the fuck am I? So I even feel a little bit better. So, friends, and your body, it is amazing, whether it is in this lovely ensemble or it would be in a two-piece, if you were a lawyer. So we definitely know you got the body, Diamond. But still, in all, do you feel, or has anyone said, should you be merging your social media, since your family is kind of tight-knit, even though every family has drama, but your family is big? Did you feel like maybe I shouldn't put it on social media and have like another name? Or you just was like, fuck it? Like, what did you feel?
At first I was like, fuck it, like, whatever. But then I thought about my boys, because now technology is like everything, and my kids FaceTime me damn near every 5 minutes. So when it was my birthday, I had a little party thing in Starlets, and then I went to Heavens, and it was kind of like, oh my God, it's my birthday. Let me wish her happy birthday on Facebook. And they see me sitting there with a thong on. And it's like, well, damn, now it's time to make Facebook for family. Because that's what it was originally made for. Meeting people you haven't seen in so long. So I kept it as family. And my Instagram, Snapchat, just shot to the top. Kind of what it was. Straight business.
Nice. Very nice. So when your boys saw it, that's when you decided to just change it a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those would be the only people I will change my life for. Yeah. That's it. And God comes first, but my kids, I push them out, so they're gonna come first.
I love that. How old are your boys now?
One will be 8 and the other one's 5. Wow. I hate 8.
We'll send you a little nice clip that's a little G rated. Just with that part, that's it. 8 already. Wow, you're about to have like a little preteen soon.
Yeah.
How about if your boys wanted to be in the adult entertainment business, doing anything with, dancing, or even like, Mom, I know my penis is really great, it's big. I want to fuck people, but it's good money. How would you feel about that? Have you thought about that?
I will be their manager. Like, let's get this money. Basically, like, if this is what you want to do, I'm never going to down when you have goals and a plan. Like, if this is your dream, this is what you want to do, or this is a way to make you some money, and somebody high in the industry came to you and was like, I want to hire you, let's go. No, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say let's go. We're going to think this through. We're going to go over them contracts, and we're going to set you up right. Point blank, period.
Nice. Support system is important.
Right, support is everything.
Okay. What do you feel now? Support system. Before I move forward to the next question. Do you have a support system? Like you told me about family, switching it up. What's your support system?
My support system will be me being headstrong and a small circle, and that's just one best friend. And I had you as support all my life, and you'll be one of them. Other than that, I really don't have anybody. Nobody really support what I'm doing. They just love to be in the limelight and come to the party. And it's like, I refuse to be used so you can get around bitches, basically, honestly. I'd rather you come around and be like, yeah, cuz, or yeah, homie, or whatever. Like, come support. Don't come in just try to be around because you think you're going to just be around a lot of asses and this, that, that. No. You come around for me, only me. If you can't do that, stay away.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so now we know that you are capable of making decisions. You had to take a couple of hits to the heart with judgment, but judgment comes no matter what you're doing. Sidebar, judgment came when I was marrying your uncle because we were young and we were judged. And all we were doing is getting married. So judgment comes no matter what decision it is. So I completely understand. Now we're going to take a moment, take it back, and we're going to sip some fucking tea. Because this business is all about tea. But because it's hot in here and we're under lights, we're going to take our tops off. And this is called topless tea time. So everybody, just take a breather.
And tune in.
And tune the fuck in. We'll be right back.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest when answering them in the comments. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, have you ever thought about wanting to be an exotic dancer? Number 2, what version of entertainment do you prefer? And number 3, would you have a problem with your friends or family members being an exotic dancer? Now, please be honest when answering these questions in the comments. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.